Hi, this is Rick Harsh, and this is my booktube, and it's brought to you by Saver Guitars, right here in Isla, makers of the best guitars, electric, acoustic, mandolin, probably whatever you want, they can make it. They're the best. And they support our channel. So, why not make videos? Well, one video that I never get to make, I get to watch them. When I send the packages, I get the unboxing packages, and everybody loves those. And I don't know why, but no need to analyze it. So I got a package today, and I usually send them. Haven't been sending many lately. Business is what we would call slow, and luckily somebody sent me books. That doesn't happen very often. Who was it? Well, I'd like to say it was Chase Griffin. He submitted a book to our press, and we're accepting it. And yet, I don't know if it's just Chase Griffin, because he wrote a book with someone, seems to be his mate, Christina Quay, which we pronounce in the maritime business Key, but it might be Quay. I don't know. But the key thing is that he sent these books, and they both wrote a note, a nice note at the end. So here's the package. The books are already out. Just to do a little simulacrum. Here's the knife I used. I went like this, and then books are in there. And the reason I didn't do it live is because I got a package of books. I was excited and curious. I went to the balcony and I opened it. Well, maybe I should make a video of it, because people like unboxing videos, even if it's not a box. And I'm not criticizing them for not sending a box. That's, this is Schnittke in the background, and so far I haven't heard any Schnittke-esque business. It's a piano quartet in A minor, but Gidon Kramer is on the violin. I'm wondering, where's the piano parts, the freakish Schnittke-esque. I don't know. They're like, there's a little, yeah. He can be kind of he can mess up your rhythm. That's what he can do. But there are times when driving to Schnittke is exciting. You can make a trip anywhere exciting. Although you have to try to prevent from moving the car according to the bizarre low piano notes that come in like thunder. Let's get to the books. When I grabbed it, I thought, I really hope that he's sent me the book that he wrote with Christina Key, or that she sent me the book she wrote with Chase Griffin. It's called How to Play a Necromancer's Theremin. And by God, first one, there it was. How to Play a Necromancer's Theremin. And my thoughts after looking through a few pages, I read a couple of pages, my thoughts were, okay, these are really intelligent authors, and that's always a nice thing to note right off. But they're also completely committed to their shenanigans and their let's call it their Uberoyskian. Uberoyskian, I don't know. That'd be a nice kind of boot to wear. It's Uberoyskin. Yeah, it's really it's very comfortable, but they wear through too quickly. Uberoisken boots. But the patasphere has been mentioned, introduced, and necromancy has been introduced, and it's going to be wild and free. And I'm wondering now, do we send them to a workshop to get hammered into into form, or do we just let them go? I don't think these are the kind of people who can be hammered into form and who could tolerate a workshop. I think it'd be fun if mad scientific thing, an experiment, to send them to a workshop and see what happens. Who breaks first, the institute or the individual? Well, that's for later. Maybe when I get rich, I'll give them money and say, just write this the way you think it would have gone. But I like the cover a lot, and I looked at the side here. It's called The Spine, and it gives you the title, but who's the publisher? It says Griffin Key. Well, those are the authors. I'm going to keep saying Key. But it's Maudlin Press, or Maudlin House. And I don't know, see, Maudlin House. So that, my eyes aren't good enough to tell exactly what that is. Maybe you can. But it's this is an automatic treasure. And let me just read a couple of the titles of chapters. Coincidentia Oppositorum is chapter 3. Let's see if I can find another chapter heading that I want to read out. There's another one here called Ontological Riffing. Okay, that can't be bad. Grubby Apartment. Yeah, grubby. They're obviously in their own space here, and they're going their own way. And this is Fat Tornado Clocks. Now you can't use it, but already this book is giving me hope for the future of fiction, and it couldn't come sooner. I haven't read the book that I don't even remember the. I think Voidoid is one of the names, or a name in the title of the book that we're taking, but I don't know, maybe not. I think it's Voidoid, Peter Voidoid. But whatever it was, I instantly thought, yeah, I think they know what they're doing. Oh, look, there they are. She's eating his face. Yeah, so they may look different now. But they're reclusive authors, and not much is known about them. Rumored that they live in Florida, they have 3 children, they have pet alligators, and they have spent their spare time building orgone accumulators. Well, I don't know how old this book is, but there's something to check on. I think it was 2021. I saw it before somewhere, probably online. Oh, copyright 2023, relatively recent. The interesting thing is that, they did this together, but the book we got is from Chase, and it doesn't seem to me like she's someone who isn't writing anymore. So probably, my guess is they decided to go their separate ways in fiction, and each write their own books. And well, I don't know anything, so why don't I shut up about it? Now, the next book in there, how could they know? How could they know? I need to dive back into William Burroughs, read everything that I've read and everything I haven't read. And what did I get? I got Naked Lunch, the restored text. Well, I haven't read Burroughs, and I don't even know if I ever read all of Naked Lunch. I don't know if I felt the need to, but it's time. It's time, and I don't know how he could have sensed that, and maybe he didn't sense that. Maybe it's just blind luck. But this is very necessary for me and exciting to get. And there's another writer. I think Chris Villa did a review of the book Nog by this guy, Rudolf Wurlitzer. And it's called The Drop Edge of Yonder. And, you know, I forgot about Wurlitzer, and I remember thinking, yeah, there's another one I got to read. And I think that the craziness, that's what we call craziness, which is, you know, probably the finest form of sanity that's captured in these two books, is also expressed by Rudolf Wurlitzer. And so, well, damn, this is what a day for books. He wrote this. I didn't know. He wrote screenplays, including Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Two Lane Blacktop, amazing, and librettos to a couple of Philip Glass operas, In the Penal Colony and The Perfect American, and co-directed the film Candy Mountain with Robert Frank. Well, that's all extremely impressive, and I can't wait to get to this. But I think I do have to wait, because I think I can interrupt the reading I'm doing now, but not fully interrupt. I'm going back to Antunes to read what I haven't read yet, and so I will at least finish the one I'm on, and either start this or get lost in this, and this will be first. Naked Lunch or Wurlitzer will be second. The reason this might be second is because I probably will just read this one, but after Naked Lunch, I want to go back. I want to go find all the Burroughs I can, as cheap as I can, and old paperback Burroughs. You know, I don't think he's gone out of print or anything, and they shouldn't cost Theruvian prices. So I think I want to catch up on Burroughs. So probably that's what I'll do. Now, there are several other things that they sent. They sent a nice note. Uncle, lend me your sack. That's a reference to one of the early lists in Gargantua. Enjoy the books. Good sir. Love you lots. Pantagruel. Okay. What spirit in our youth. And, you know, it's always good to throw things in to packages. I think this one has to wait. Boogie Down Predictions. No, it's not a sticker. It's a card. And sometimes you just don't have to know what something means or where it came from. And maybe I will, maybe I won't. Now, these are stickers. That's nice. Bad Flag, Different Waves, Different Depths, stories by Roy Christopher. I think they would recommend Roy Christopher, and I'll find out more about it. You can always use a skull and crossbones, always. And an impeller. You know, that I'm going to put that on my desk right now, because, you know, there will be people here who I need to get rid of, and I think I'll have it. Now I have an impeller button right here, as where the desktop curves. Ejection seat, and then this wonderful drawing. Hey Rick, I'm so excited Chase will be on Corona Samizdat. Hope you like Necromancer. Christina. I wonder if that means Christina did the drawing. I hope so. It says here, it looks like it says, the signature says creep. Creep. But it doesn't have, I don't know. I don't see the H for Chase or the H for Christina. So maybe it was just some creep that they came across. Said, hey, can we take that and send it to Rick? There's a Walton-esque sense to this. It's a very different style, but it's a Walton-esque sense. You know, the casual third eye and the, I wouldn't call it a lobotomy, I'd call it a volcanic dive into a man who can pretty much live with the volcano effect. The crater head, beautiful, beautiful. This goes up. Where? I don't know. Right, look, okay, here we got Blaise Cendrars. This guy might take over. I don't know. Maybe it won't be here. Maybe it'll be over here. Maybe it'll be here. I don't know. But I really like it a lot, and I'm going to put it up. Now, there's one more book, and I believe that this note here refers to it. This book genuinely disturbed us. We hope it disturbs you too. That may or may not be a nice sentiment. I'll you know, I take things pretty well until, you know, the hammers make enough contact and I realize that, you know, I'm being hammered. I don't think they're hammering me. The book is Adam Levin's Bubblegum. And I have to tell you about Adam Levin. I've avoided reading Adam Levin for some time. I had a moment where I thought, I'm going to read Adam Levin. Why not? People I like Adam Levin. And I'd look at the various books and find reasons not to get them. And I think that the Garth Risk Hallberg, is he the guy who wrote that baseball book that wasn't really that great? Well, maybe. He's on the back, but on the front you got George Saunders, and everybody loves George Saunders. Levin is one of our wildest writers and our funniest, and Bubblegum is a dazzling accomplishment of wit and inventiveness. Now, I'm going to let that recommend the book to me, aside from that fact that it was sent to me, which it makes it an obligation unless it's something completely antithetical to my being. I'm not big on alternative universe books, but I think at times you have to give everything a chance, and I have when it's come to Corona Samizdat authors. I read Zach Tanner's work, all of which is to some degree alternative universe, if not just sci-fi. I talked through the whole quartet. I think we need to find a little more. Okay. Oh, it's all okay. Here we go.
This AI tool will take your idea and create a
This AI
book,
tool will
complete
take
with
over your
design,
life.
Images, layout.
Okay, it was a commercial. Okay. This is String Quartet number 3 by the Guildfeld Quartet. If you don't like Schnittke, you're not going to like this. So, anyway, I'm going to read this because it's funny. And I'm going to assume that my sense of humor is not so unique that I only laugh at what I only laugh at. Now, this I would have recognized immediately as Schnittke, the discordance. So, final book, Bubblegum by Adam Levin. They sent me 4 books, and all of them nailed it in one way or another. Chase and Christina, let's get that right. Chase and Christina never to be forgotten. I'll put it on my gravestone so that them what goes to visit. Wait, I think I'm going to be burnt. I can't remember, but one way or another, I'll make sure this is never forgotten. This gesture. It's a beautiful thing to get books in the mail, and to have them all be books that will mean something to me or already mean something to me. I know a lot of you are already, been irritated by this from the beginning. That's rust. Not. I think I can get it right off. I don't know. It's crusty stuff. This is good metal, and it's a good wooden knife. I don't know where I got it, but I will. I'll take care of it. Thank you. And well, it's a book opening, box opening, and Corona Samizdat will be publishing books in the future. We just have to sell a few first. Trust me.